I just can't let you go.
Hey Virgo, welcome back to the channel. It's Kelly from House of Virgo. So I'm going to do a 2025 yearly reading for those Virgos, or you, if you are in a committed, exclusive relationship. Now, I want to give a caveat. If you're kind of like, you know what, House of Virgo, I'm not really sure what I'm in. I did upload yesterday a singles 2025 reading. So if you're kind of like somewhere in between, you can listen to both of them and see if they both resonate or what resonates more for you. Okay. But yeah, this is generally going to be a love reading for 2025 for those of you who are in a committed kind of a relationship. Like you already know your person. You already have your person. All right, and with that being said, please do smash the like button and subscribe if you enjoy the readings here. These readings are for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And as always, some of the messages sometimes resonate, sometimes they don't. I'll try to force fit anything. And please do click the like button and subscribe, okay, if you enjoy my readings. All right, so 3 cards fell out here from the past. All right. So the past, right, Virgo? Past could be like a couple hours ago. It could be any time from now going back. And it could go back as far as it needs to, depending on how long you've been with your person. All right, let's take a look. That's the past. Here's your current energy. Here's the obstacle or the challenge. What's driving your reading right now? Very similar in a lot of ways to the singles reading. So go back and check that out. What's crowning you is the 4 of Cups in the reverse. What's coming towards you? Wow, Temperance. That's good. That's real good. Okay, position of you and your advice. 10 of Cups in the reverse. External to you, your partner. The Fool. And let's see, your hopes and fears. Okay, you have the 10 of Swords. And your outcome, Virgo, it's a 2 of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck. You do have the Ace of Pentacles. So, Virgo, I do feel like there's some type of new opportunity that's occurring within a relationship here that you have with someone. Okay, there's promotion. All right, which is a good sign. Okay, there's some type of new beginning. Now, the Wheel of Fortune's in the reverse here. So, I kind of feel like you and your person, the overall message is that you might feel like you guys are stuck in some kind of a rut right now, okay? Things aren't really moving forward in the way that you would like. I feel like some of you just need to change a tire. I feel like that you got some old tread on this relationship with someone, and the tire's going to blow, or it already has. Okay, and I feel like the overall message here for this relationship is, we need to upgrade. We need to get new tires. We need to replace this tread. Okay, because going down the same road, the wear and the tear, needs something fresh, something new, some kind of new beginning here. Okay. King of Pentacles in the reverse with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could have another connection with an earth sign who you could be dealing with currently. But the King of Pentacles in the reverse is, someone who doesn't really follow through. Not really. They don't really have a habit of like following through. And that might be why there's this feeling of stuck. Or you and your person are struggling to kind of keep your commitments to each other or follow through. A lot of money things. So there could be like a financial connection also that's a struggle in this relationship as well. All right. But I like that you have the Ace of Pentacles because this is giving a new opportunity to shift and change things here. Okay. So here you are in the past with, I feel like maybe you and your person met after some kind of heartbreak, and maybe you were both in another relationship, or there was a divorce and there was healing after a divorce, or you guys came back together. The 3 of Swords in the reverse, that's always apologies, recovery after loss, physical healing. Again, could have been of a fire sign that you had a connection with, or somewhere fire in the chart. Okay, so I do see in a past situation there was some forgiveness. So it gives me an energy of like you and your person don't really want to let go of each other, don't want to fully end the relationship, but are having a hard time navigating the challenges of this relationship. And I just feel like mama needs a new pair of shoes. That's really all I feel like it is. Or papa, whomever. I'm hearing running over the same old ground, and how we found, year after year, and how we found the same old fears, same old tears. It's like somebody's got to shift tracks here, okay? This relationship there's like a wrench in the wheel here. Something needs to shift, okay? So for you right now, Virgo, you've got the Two of Wands. That's your present energy. I feel like you've been waiting. You're in this wait mode right now. The start of the year. You're at a crossroad here, Virgo. You have like this decision you need to make. Whether or not, so I'm seeing like however long you've been involved with this person, sometimes after all the baggage builds up, the one thing that starts missing from a relationship is the romance and that feeling of like dating, where it was a discovery phase of each other, or the relationship has just felt like it was just always dating and it didn't go any further. A length of time with someone is not indicative of a healthy relationship. It's the quality of time that's more important than the amount of time you've been together. Okay, so whatever your energy is, I do feel like you're standing at this crossroads right now, Virgo, whether or not you want to give it like one more try with this person to try and see if things can shift and change and go in a more positive direction, or if you need to take a different path and put yourself out there and date other people. I kind of feel like you're in like this decision mode right now. And what's driving this here is your independence and your freedom. I mean, Virgo, you know how to do you, right? You know how to like take care of yourself, get your money in the bank, work, look good, do all that kind of stuff. But I'm definitely feeling like you asking yourself, is this really worth it for me? Or should I'm not seeing like a breakup, but I'm seeing like you guys get back together and then you're stuck in the rut again, okay? Or you have an argument, you kiss and make up, and then everything goes back to the way it was, right? It looks to me like what's driving you right now, and if you go to the singles reading, we're talking about this, you want your happiness. You are seeking your solo pleasures in life right now, okay? Start of this new year, you got maybe your resolutions, or maybe you've accomplished some goals. You're moving on to the next. I feel like, Virgo, you are 100% capable of taking care of yourself financially, and I feel like you know that. And, well, that's well and good. Virgo, I feel like you really need some kind of connection with someone, or your person, is what I mean. Okay, which, crowning on you is you have the Four of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like, again, a new outlook or direction, a new option. I kind of hear this energy of like, well, I love my person, but I can't just keep going on this. I don't know. There's a lack of excitement for you in some way. There's something missing here. You're driving down the road with this like this really bad tire, and it's getting you to where you need to be, but it's just rough around the edges, and there needs to be a tweak or some kind of change. And I see you kind of standing here like you I'm almost hearing, I don't know why it sounds like, well, Spirit's just saying, I can do what I'm doing here with you, and I could do it by myself and better. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't feel like you don't love your person or anything like that. I don't know if are you bored? Are you just lacking satisfaction in this relationship? Thinking about maybe socializing more with others, going out with your friends, dating other people, seeing else what's kind of out there. Like, I'm not seeing you cheating or anything like that. And we'll come to your person shortly. I'm not seeing, but I do see it's kind of on your mind, you know? Like you're questioning, you're reflecting, standing at a crossroad. What do I need to do? So what's coming toward you? So this is like from January through June, around the 6th month, I see. So the first 6 months, I kind of feel like you're in that energy, you know, of what you want, what you need, how, whether or not you should fix it, what needs to be fixed, how things need to be changed. Is it worth it? Are we better should I just stay the way it is and try to find my happiness elsewhere while I'm still in the relationship? I'm not talking about infidelity, but, you know, finding other ways to make yourself happy, maybe. Should you know, questioning whether maybe there's counseling that needs to take place. But because there's a lack of follow through, I feel like I feel like you guys kind of are like, yeah, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do this, we'll do that. And then it just kind of falls back by the wayside. The relationship gets put on the back burner. Yeah, okay. So Temperance is here, okay? Sagittarius energy. Things definitely will balance out. I feel like there will be a compromise. But I do feel, Virgo, that there's a good chance that you might actually walk away from the relationship. And that could be physically, or it could be energetically. You might wind up deciding to move out. Or to just not invest. And you might come to that, you know, and so that's the compromise for you. Okay, so I feel like and this kind of sounds like a breakup, but it's not. It just feels like I'm not seeing communication with your partner. I'm seeing you kind of saying to yourself, you know, you've done so much, now it's just dragging on. You love your person, but maybe it's better that you guys love at a distance or just be friends. Yeah, I'm not seeing like you going with somebody else or doing anything like that. I just feel like with things just kind of come together for you towards the middle of the year. And it feels more like you just delay or you stop investing. You come to this with your person. Even with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, yeah, I feel like, so the message here is don't ignore the problems. Don't gloss over them and just hope, like inappropriately, that things will just automatically, like a miracle, they'll get better. Your message here is don't ignore the conflicts that you guys have. So I feel like maybe if you stop investing, Spirit's saying that brings a sense of peace, and it gives your person to kind of take a risk here and take a chance to start a new beginning with you. Because I feel, Virgo, like you are just doing all of the legwork. And I feel like you know that, and I feel like well, I don't see that you're tired, but I do see that you're maybe energetically exhausted of trying to hold up the relationship. So that's the opportunity that comes in, okay? And it feels like the message here is to remove yourself from the situation. So that, for some of you, I mean, you do what you want, but if some of you, that's like, you know what, I'm going to go get my own place. Doesn't seem like things are working here, or I'm just not going to invest as much as I used to in this relationship. I need to create space for my person to come forward to invest. And I do feel like that actually gives them a sense of freedom, because if you're pushing and prodding and pulling for them, like it's like you're pulling a donkey, trying to get them to meet you halfway, and let go of the rope and let the donkey come on its own. Your person's an ass. Your person's a jackass. I'm just kidding. I'm not saying that they are, but you know what I mean. So, I mean, you say it if you want. But yeah, I kind of feel like that's the energy here. So Aquarius there. And that is going to bring this new opportunity. It's got to come from them. There can't just be one person giving too much in the relationship and the other person taking. There needs to be balance. That is why Temperance is here. There needs to be harmony. And it does feel like an advice for you. I feel like you're giving a lot still to a relationship that nobody's telling you to leave it. It's just an energy of staying neutral. I'm hearing stay kind of neutral, you know. Treat your person like a friend. Well, however you would treat a friend, not a best friend, but or like a business associate, I guess I'm hearing. Sometimes when you're in a long-term relationship with someone, one person's doing all the legwork, the other person starts expecting that, and they notice when you're like, everybody does this. They notice like when you're not really available now as much as you were. And then they start getting curious, like, what's going on? They may not think that there's another person in the picture. If they're super secure within themselves, they probably won't think that. But if they're super, super insecure, that'll be their go-to. That'll be their first default, okay? And I don't see you doing that. I just kind of seeing you sorting it out, figuring it out. And the opportunity that comes in, which is what we saw with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, being stuck in a rut, that new changing of that tire, change needs to happen, and it has to be you. In the sense of bringing peace and harmony to the situation, okay, by not over-investing as much as you do, right? So you do have a fear. I see it, 10 of Swords. That if you stop doing that, your person will wind up feeling like you're not interested, or that you're hurting them, or that you're betraying them. And usually if you're an overgiver, you're going to project, because it's uncomfortable, to do something different than what you've always done. But there's an old saying, insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results each time. You're a little insane clown right now, okay? And so you could be processing this. Well, if I stop investing, they're going to go elsewhere. Are they going to be interested in somebody else? Well, maybe that's a test that you need to find out. Because whatever you've been doing all this time prior isn't changing anything. So maybe that's the risk that you need to take, Virgo, for yourself. You know, because if you don't do something different, it's just, you don't know what's going to happen. And I feel like with your person here, with the Fool, yeah, they'll definitely, they'll have that energy of like becoming a fool for you. Where are you going? Well, how come you didn't do my laundry? How come when you went out to get coffee, you didn't get me one? You always do all that stuff. Virgo's always the caretaker. Well, how come you didn't text back right away? Or, well, where are you going tonight? You know, it's kind of like living a little bit of an independent solo life here, which I feel like that would be kind of healthy anyway. I feel like the dynamic here is a push-pull, and I feel like the more you try to pull this person in, the more they push you away. And if you guys have to find that common ground, and that has to be where both of you are willing to come together of your own resolve, of your own personal decision, not because one is pulling or pushing the other. Maybe a little bit of an anxious avoidant dynamic happening here. Okay. So the outcome is the Three of Wands, and you have the Four of Swords. Okay. So the Three of Wands is an energy of teamwork. And the Four of Swords, this feels like you guys working together to bring healing and recovery, renewal to this relationship. And I feel like the strongest message here, you keep coming back and you keep letting somebody back, or you both keep returning to each other, and then you're just both stuck up on the shelf and you're not really enjoying the relationship. It doesn't feel lively. It needs to feel lively. There needs to be the passion, the excitement, that feeling of when you're first dating, to keep the relationship alive, or it does get boring. It can, and that is just an energy of both being very independent, having your own interests, and then coming together to share your interests, or sharing one interest together that you both like, spending that quality time together versus the quantity. The amount of time, I always say, that's irrelevant. Because you can spend every single day, every waking hour with someone and sit in the same room across from each other or on the couch and not talk. And there's no connection. Okay, so the quality must come from finding the quality within yourself and the things that you enjoy in your life. And I'm not saying that you are being the Virgo that is just an empty shell. I don't necessarily feel like that, but it could feel like this for you. Okay? All right, let's see. I want to see your messages here. Your healing messages for you, Virgo. Partnerships and support. You are being guided to reach out to form partnerships and alliances to expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist with your endeavors. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly. Okay, Virgo. Big message there. Spiritual guidance. Interesting. Your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist you and to help you evolve into your authentic self. Time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you. They ask that you remove all limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. This looks like your self-interests. Not making your person your main self-interest. You should always be your main self-interest. Two autonomous people coming together. The goal is to focus on the relationship, not the other person. All right, sacrifice. This was in the singles reading as well. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power, Virgo. Wow. I mean, come on. That's exactly... These are the obstacles that I'm seeing in this relationship, and the solution to navigating this challenge is to stop sacrificing so much. Create space for the other person to sacrifice some, and be willing to take that chance to see if they will. That's going to be your full and direct answer, Virgo. All right, let me get another message here for you. So I feel like towards the end of the year, there is a good chance here that recovery can happen, because I feel like your person will, if you create that space for them, I feel like they will come forward and, with a leap of faith and start kind of contributing more, wanting to pull up their end of the weight here. Okay, yeah, the chaser. They're going to start chasing you because they're going to feel like you're abandoning them. Like I said, Why haven't you washed my socks all week? How come you're not calling me so much? And it's not about games. You're not trying to, it's not a manipulation. And please don't you do that as a manipulation, because that will backfire on you. There's some codependency of a dance that happens here in this relationship between you and this person, okay? There's a little bit of like one person runs, one person chases. I think maybe you take turns. It's possible. But I feel like whatever the situation is here right now, it's not about pulling your energy back to get them to move. It's pulling your energy back to remove that monkey wrench that's in this wheel so the relationship has an opportunity to move forward without you chasing. So it's not swinging the pendulum from chaser to runner. It's moving from chaser to center. And it's about centering yourself. And it's about them moving from runner to center so that you guys meet in the middle. That's the goal. Okay? But it's also about you focusing on yourself, because there's some issues going on here with why are you asking, maybe ask yourself, why are you over investing and not getting anything in return? Here's the thing, Virgo, if you're going to invest in like a property, you're going to sit down at the negotiating table and say, okay, here's what I'm willing to offer, but this is what I need in return. You're not just going to throw all your money at them and just say, well, you can only have a quarter of the room. Why would you do that? And it's relationships, yes, love is there, but they're also partnerships, and they have to be working partnerships. I don't see you, Virgo, if you're that person that's working 70 hours a week for the same amount of money, or you're not getting overtime. Like, Virgo, are you seriously going to run yourself into the ground for a company or another person that isn't going to reciprocate your worth? No. Okay? And I feel like this reading is more about the potential obstacles and navigating these challenges, and this is what I'm seeing. And again, it always falls back on you. It does. I mean, it is what it is, right? All right. Let's get some initials here, and then we'll do your charms. So remember, this is for 2025. Stick it in your playlist if you need to remember. All right, here's some initials here. We have J, N, Y, O, R, X, and the letter S. Okay, so that could be your first, middle, or last name, initial, or theirs, whomever. George, Roxy, New York. All right, so let's get some charms for you, Virgo. All right, you have an avocado. So I guess somebody likes avocados. I don't know who, or maybe you're eating one right now. Connection to avocados. You're seeing them somewhere. You also have cherries. I feel like cherries keep showing up in your reading. Somebody must love cherries, or you just feel like this is the pits. You might be like, this reading's the pits. Virgo, it's a therapeutic reading, okay, or it's meant to be. It might be like a biracial relationship also that's happening here, or someone's from South America. And I'm also seeing like someone thinks religion is evil, and someone sees it as very spiritual. Okay, there's some kind of difference here. Yeah, and here you go. Let's have the black star and a white star. There's definitely, I'm hearing opposites attract, polar opposites. There's some kind of opposite between you and your person. It could be geographical, it could be racial, it could be socioeconomical, it could be roles in life. In other words, like there's two opposing forces here. It could be runner chaser. There's two opposing forces here, and the goal is to try to meet halfway, how to meet in the middle. You're each unique, the yin and the yang. You're each unique in your own way. And you both bring something pretty amazing to the table. I feel like there's a really good connection here. But I feel like either one person is super aggressive and the other is passive. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm picking up here. And I bet we can guess which gender is which. Right, Virgo? All right, so that's going to be your 2025 yearly. Stick it in your playlist. Stick it in your watch later. Keep an eye on it as you go through the rest of this year. Again, if you want to, go listen to the singles for 2025. That's also in the playlist. And you can check that out if you're kind of somewhere in between, or you just want to get as much information or insight as you need. And also don't forget, if you want to book a personal reading, there is a link. Definitely click it. You can book your reading with me. 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever works for you. And please put a like and a share and a subscribe on the video. All right, you guys, I will see you all back here tomorrow. Bye.